Alright, so I guess it's time for a movie. Hi everyone, my name is Camille, this is Camille's Dishes, and today we're going to be doing popsicles and popcorn. This is just basically like good summer snack food. We're going to be making, they could be boozy or they could be non-alcoholic popsicles, just refreshing for the summer, and also popcorn. It's been our favorite snack, and I think you're going to like these recipes. So for the popsicles, I have a few different things. I have some sweet tea, coconut water, and some juice. This is pomegranate plum juice. And then for each different drink, we're going to be putting different like fruits. I have some frozen peaches and strawberries, a lemon. I have some, where are they? Here it is. Some basil and mint. So we're just going to make them really refreshing. And then I also just have some white wine. I have just a little 4-piece popsicle mold. I picked this up. I probably paid way too much money for it because it's already breaking. But I just really wanted to have a mold so that I could make some popsicles. But I'll get a better one next time. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm just going to measure it to see how much liquid it will take, so I can take into account for the fruit where I'm going to put in it, or the alcohol, because you want to put, I looked it up, it's 1 to 5 parts alcohol so that it will freeze. I think 1/3 of a cup of liquid will be good. Let's see. Yeah, so that fills it up to right about here, so that will give us enough space to add in other things we want to add. And dump that out. Okay. So for the first one, I'll start with the sweet tea. Okay. Can always top it off too. Right, I have a lemon. I washed this lemon. Just gonna slice it really thin. Rearrange this a little bit. Cut off the end and then do like really thin slice like this. And we'll just drop that in there. I'll just add a little bit more to top it off. Ooh, perfect. Alright, cap this one. Ooh, this thing is making me nervous. Okay. For the next one, I'm going to do this pomegranate plum juice. I got this at Aldi. For the next one, I'm going to add the pomegranate plum juice. So I have a frozen peach. I'm just going to kind of slice it a little bit thinner. I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to add some white wine. What I read online was you want to do 1/5, a ratio of 1 to 5 of what your non-alcoholic is, so that it will freeze. And cover that. All right. For the next one, I'm going to do some coconut water. Go. I think you're supposed to shake this. Shake it up. And with this one, I'm going to add some frozen strawberries and mint. Slice these up. Put those in there. And add some mint. I'll just slice these leaves really thin. You just kind of roll it up in a little circle. Just roll it up and then slice it, and it'll give you strips. Just like this. Dropping them on the ground. Okay. And I'll just put those right on top and then just kind of try and push them down a little bit. There we go. Push that down, and where's the cover? Here it is. And for the last one, I'm going to do more sweet tea with white wine and I don't know yet. Maybe the peaches. Oops, that's a little bit too much. Crap. I'm going to get that out. Right, so I'm going to add some peaches. I'm going to slice these actually like chunkier, like this. And then we'll top it off with the white wine. Woo! Right to the top. And just give it a little teensy mix. Okay. Now what I like to do when I put stuff like this in my freezer that's kind of weird shaped is to put it on a plate or like a flat surface, so that way it has somewhere to go, because or it has like a stable place to sit, because in my freezer it has like the grate, I don't know what you call it. It's just like a grid. It's not like a super flat surface. So this is just going to help so that it doesn't, and see it's dripping, so it doesn't tip over. Get a little spot in the freezer right here. And there we go. Now, we'll pull this out, of course, tomorrow once they're done freezing. And in the meantime, we're going to make some popcorn with our popcorn popper. And we're going to make kettle corn. I love kettle corn. It's one of my favorite treats, but I've never made it myself. So I found a recipe from the kitchen on how to do it. So we are going to try it with my popcorn popper I bought. Actually, I picked this up at a thrift store. It was basically brand new, and it's really cool. Basically, this is a regular pot, and this top piece comes off like this. And I already burnt the inside. It's just a plain empty pot, and it has this little mechanism on the top of the popper, and when you turn the wheel, this piece spins to stir up your kernels so that they don't burn. And then it has the little flap on each side so that you can get the popcorn out. It just clips on like that. And this will open up, or on this side clips. This side has a clip. That's probably why this has a dent in it. So this side goes like that, and then this side has a little clip. It was tighter before so that it wouldn't fall off, but I don't know. It has ventilation holes, and yeah, it's just really nice. And it makes amazing popcorn. So first I'm going to clean all this up behind me, and then we'll start with the kettle corn. So now for the popcorn, the recipe is pretty straightforward. We're going to put some oil in the pot, do some test kernels, and then once the test kernels start popping, we'll add in the sugar and a little bit of salt and pop the popcorn. So, it's going to start with some oil. This is just vegetable oil. And it says 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to eyeball it. A little bit more. And I'm just using Orville Redenbacher popcorn. Is just regular popcorn, doesn't have any flavoring or anything. And so you're just going to throw a few in there. And we'll just move the oil around. And you'll close this and you wait for those ones to pop. So it's a 1/2 cup of popcorn and a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of sugar, depending on how sweet you like it. So I did about a 1/2 cup and 1/2 cup popcorn. Alright, so we have some kernels popping. I'm going to add in the rest of these. Add in the kernels, add in the sugar, and just a little bit of salt. And stir it up. And so the other thing that you're going to need to do this is a baking sheet and some kind of utensil to spread the popcorn out. Alright, they're going now. Okay, it's going. Oh, the pop in my face. Alright. So at a certain point with this, you can't really turn it anymore because the popcorn is popped. All right, there it is. Oh my God, it smells good. Just gotta be careful. There we go. Okay. Not too many lost ones. All right. Ah, hot. Alright, I'll put this over here. Alright. Now we're gonna pour this out. And it just said you want to look for any kernels. I don't really know how you're supposed to get the kernels out, though. Alright, we want to pick out any little burnt pieces. Piece a little burnt. Oh, no sugar on that. Ooh, this needs a little bit of salt too. A little bit more salt. Just a touch. Just a touch. See. This is surprisingly easy. I thought it was going to be really hard to make kettle corn. Alright, okay, so there is some chunks on the bottom here that's burnt. If you shake it up a lot, the kernels should fall to the bottom too. So that really helps. I feel like with this pot too, and stirring it really helps to get all the kernels to pop because they're all getting coated in oil. So this isn't too bad in terms of cleanup. This was burnt before right here. From, I think, like, one of the first times I used it, I just put it on too high. So, I mean, there's some, like, black around here, but I think if you just soak this, it won't be that bad of a cleanup. So this is our Poppin kettle corn popcorn. This tastes just like I was expecting. A little bit less of that kettle corn smell, like when you walk into a fair and you just, like, smell it. But it tastes perfect. What I want to know is, are you a neat popcorn eater or are you a messy popcorn eater? I think we know which one I am. I would probably add a 1/2 cup, maybe even a teensy bit more of the sugar. You want to crunch it? Come on, crunch it. Hey everyone, so it's now the next morning. I'm going to do the reveal of our Popsicles. So here is the first one with the pomegranate plum juice and peach. Here is the sweet tea with peaches. Oops. Here's the sweet tea with peaches also, and alcohol. And here's the coconut water with strawberries and mint. This one just came out really pretty as well. You have some other liquids that you could freeze to make popsicles, like if you wanted to make iced tea with different flavored teas. I really like these ones, strawberry vanilla fool or peach paradise. This is a London fruit and herb company brand. These have really good flavor, really intense, so it would be really good to use for a popsicle if you want to do coffee popsicles, just anything like that, and then make them pretty with some little mix-ins. Here's our little popcorn. This is all I have left from what I made last night. So it's still very soft and like sticky. It's not hard. Like I was kind of expecting it to be like more crunchy from the sugar hardening. I'm not sure how you would do that, but I feel like that would be kind of better to eat this over multiple days in a row if you wanted to portion out into little snack bags or whatever. So I hope you like this Poppin popsicle and popcorn video. I put out videos every Sunday. If you like this, please give this a like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye! Oh my god, this is so good.